go. Let's see. Let's try to pick it back up where we left off. Let's give everyone a minute to file back in. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Working now. Come on, come on. Don't know what happened, guys. YouTube crashed on me. YouTube crashed. YouTube crashed. But come on back. Come on back. Come on back. Come on back. Back, 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 back. Back, back, back. We gonna get back in it, man. We gonna get back in it. We gonna get back in it. Sorry about that. Sorry about that. Man, man, man. Man, 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 man. Yo, Jesse, it's my birthday. I need 23 free tacos, broski. Well, DWA 30 Dano. I gotta tell you first and foremost, bruh. Happy birthday. Can we get some taco birthday wishes in the chat? Let's see some tacos. Let's see some birthday tacos in the chat for DWA 30 Dano. What is going on with you guys? We're gonna move along with the Rampage review. Hopefully, we can get through this without losing our sanity, man. Nothing is promised. Nothing is promised. No one's sanity is guaranteed in this life. And I now see that. And I now see that. But, you know what, man? All my day oneers, y'all know how we do this. We go on with life, man. And we move on with the show. So let's go on, and get it. Let's go on and get it. Let's go on and get it. The show kicked off with Bryan Danielson coming out. He came out solo. Everybody came out solo, you know, for this match. It's kind of weird. Everybody came out solo. Bryan Danielson came out. He got the crowd hyped up. Then we got Wheeler Yuta coming out with William Regal. Regal came out with Yuta, man. Something about Yuta now, he just got this different aura about him, man. I don't know what it is, but Wheeler Yuta, he just got he got a different feel about him. He got a different aura to him, man. He feels like a winner now, and he's working like a winner, man. Gotta love Yuta. Gotta love Yuta, man. So Rampage kicked off with the gun club. We got the ass boys out there with Moxley, Danielson, and Yuta. Moxley came out, by the way, through the crowd. Usual entrance. I mean, his entrance is just so high energy, man. It's so high energy. Moxley's entrance is just so infectious. You know what I mean? It just gets you in that fight mood. It gets you in that fight mood when he comes out. Yuta seemed to be working in a slightly more aggressive style since joining the Blackpool Combat Club. And I'm sure that's all a part of it. You want him to look and feel a little bit more aggressive out there, you know, to look like he belongs, because he's next to three big names out there, and right away, anyone who doesn't know Yuta or isn't familiar with Yuta might question his existence out there. So it's good that he's coming out there looking strong, you know, and that's definitely what I like to see. So we got we start the match off. We get the ass boys out there. We got Billy out there with his sons. You know, Billy's looking good out there, man. Billy Gunn is out there. You know, he looks jacked. You know, and especially at his age. I'm not sure what his age is, but I mean, we've been watching him in the Attitude Era in the '90s, man. So, you know, we've been watching him in the ring a long time. So just seeing him on TV now and in the ring, you know, performing at a high level. It's good to see. It's good to see. Good for Billy Gunn, man. Um, Danielson spent several minutes on defense before he was able to tag in Moxley and Yuta to help take out all three of the gun guys. Now, after surviving a couple of power moves, Yuta puts Billy Gunn away with the pin for the win. So they wanted to establish right away Wheeler Yuta's importance to the group because he was the focus. You know, there was a couple of little like help spots from Brian and from Mox, but for the most part, this was Yuta's spotlight. This was Yuta's first match in the club, so it was important to make him feel like, you know, again, like I said, like he was a threat, and they did just that. And to us, Yuta has always looked good, man. I mean, he's looked a little bit better each week as we've seen him, and he already feels like he belongs in this club. He feels like a bigger deal, which is the goal when you want to create new stars, you know. And Wheeler Yuta is definitely, you can tell he is a definite pet project of Tony Khan right now because he is getting the shine. He's kind of getting the shine that Dante Martin was getting last year when he was by himself with his partner being down. So it's good to see. It's good to see. So right away, the Blackpool Combat Club comes up with a solid win over the Ass Boys, giving them their first L. They built up a nice little streak. I think they were at like 28-0 or something like that. I'm sorry, I didn't jot that down for you guys. I forgot what their record was, but they're getting a lot of nice little wins on Dark. You know, they had a nice, impressive little streak going on for them. So good for them. Good for them, man. So if you guys are filing back in, I appreciate it. I'm sorry about that. That was my YouTube doc shut down on me. Don't know why. I mean, it's just my luck of the fucking draw, man. But trust me when I tell you, I've been here all day trying to get everything right for you guys, and this is how it goes for me, man, because it's just my luck. Gotta love it, right? But we move on because that's what we do, man. We move on. Next up, we got Ruby Soho. Ruby Soho versus Robin Renegade. Man, it was a nice little showcase match right here, man. I gotta say, it was a nice little showcase match. Um, Wait, before this match, hold on. Before this match, we had the Butcher. The Butcher came out and had a jobber match, and I mean, I don't know. I mean, look, I don't even know what the guy's name was, but Butcher came out and he annihilated this guy in like two or three moves. It was clearly a match set up solely to get, you know, Butcher a big win before he goes up and eats it against Wardlow. But Butcher's always looked good to me, man. Butcher and Blade have always been a money tag team for me, and this match was no different. Butcher just ate this guy alive and kind of just threw him out of the wayside, and it was nothing to it. It wasn't even worth reporting. We're gonna get on the Ruby Soho versus Robin Renegade. This was an interesting match to me, man. Coming, I'll get to it. Opinion, but again, maybe it's just me. So we got Renegade and Soho had a competitive match. It was physical from the moment it started because as soon as Renegade nailed Soho with a kick to the face in the corner, it was clear that this was not gonna be just a regular, you know, enhancement talent match. This was gonna be a fight. You know, I mean, right away you can tell this was gonna be a fight. This was not gonna be a squash. Soho was trying to make a comeback all through the first commercial break because Robin got the advantage going into the break, and then in the side by side picture you can kind of see that Ruby was trying to make a comeback on after it looked like Soho had the upper hand for a minute, but then all of a sudden you see Robin. Well, first Ruby got pulled off by the referee because she had Robin in the corner. Referee pulled Ruby off, and then Robin rolls to the outside. All right. Robin rolls to the outside, and then she goes under the ring where you see Charlotte come from under the ring, gets in the ring. Referee sees none of it. Ruby Soho didn't see any of it. So then Charlotte gets in the ring, gets in the very same position that Robin was in before the ref had his back turned. Then Charlotte goes on and they continue the match. Charlotte quickly gets the upper hand, and I mean, somehow, Ruby Soho, having already worked for a few minutes, had a fresh body in there, and still managed to fight off Charlotte and still win the match. So basically, as it came down to it, both the Renegade twins combined couldn't beat Ruby Soho. You know, and I think that's kind of why I had the problem with it. That's kind of why I had the problem with it, because I mean, and I'm sure this is just a me thing, because I have been high on the Renegade twins since we started all this, since they've started. And I get that they gotta, pay their dues and things like that. But both of them, you want to beat both of them at the same time? I thought when I saw the twin magic stuff happening, I thought that Robin was gonna actually pull out a win. I thought she was gonna pull out a win and advance in the tournament. I legit thought that was gonna happen. It did not. Ruby Soho eked out the win, beat the Renegade twins despite the interference. You know, what can you do? They are young. They do have a lot to learn. They've been on TV a lot. They've been around the indies a lot. I mean, these girls are making a name for themselves around the indies right now, and yeah, man, I can't wait to see. I can't wait to see what they do. Come on, let me see. Let me check. Let me see. Are we dropping frames again? Come on. Let's just get through the show. Let's get through the show, man. Unbelievable. So we had a promo. I skipped over this. I'm sorry, but we had a damn good promo from Dustin. Dustin came out and he immediately started talking about his time in the ring and everything else. And right away I got worried. Like, oh no, we're about to start getting retirement stuff going on here. That can't be good. But he seems to have called out CM Punk. He called out CM Punk. He said he wants to have a match with CM Punk this coming Wednesday. And it was already approved. And there we go. We're getting Dustin versus CM Punk this Wednesday. Two veterans. Should be a wrestling classic, man. It should be a wrestling classic, to be honest. If when Dustin wants to go, Dustin can go. Even at this current age, Dustin can go. And we all know Punk has resurfaced himself as one of the best wrestlers around. So it should be a good match. It should be a really good match. I'm actually legitimately looking forward to that. I really, really am. But on, because we are gonna try to muscle through this, guys. We're gonna try to muscle through this. The main event. We got some cowboy shit. We got Hangman Adam Page versus Mr. Adam Cole Bay. All right? Here we go. This was a fantastic main event, first off. One of the better main events that I've seen on Rampage yet. So, there were two babyface moments for me from Hangman Adam Page in this match. We'll get to the other one in a minute. But before the match even started, here was his first big babyface moment. Hangman comes out. All right? Hangman comes out, and immediately he goes under the ring, and he grabs a chair, throws a chair into the ring. All right? Then he goes back under the ring and grabs a second chair and throws a second chair in the ring. So he wants to start off this match with chairs. You know, he's ready to get down to the goddamn nitty gritty, man. This is a Texas death match. This is not a fucking, a wrestling contest. This is not what we're here for. So he threw two chairs in the ring. You know, if he wanted to get in there and just start kicking Cole's ass, he could have grabbed one and just went in there swinging. He threw two. I'm like, hey, you know what? Here's yours, here's mine. Let's fucking go. They used tables, they used chairs, they used the steel steps, they used the barricade, they used a chain and anything else they could find near the ring to hurt each other. As much as the match progressed during the commercial break, Adam Cole began to dominate the champion. Both men were bruised and bloody before they were at the halfway point of the match. At one point, Adam Cole gets he gets ejected through out of the ring, and when he's on the outside, you see Hangman, trying to cause a diversion, sitting down, ref talking to him, and Adam Cole comes up bloody. So he went out there and did the blade work. Not the best of blade jobs. He didn't go out there and Wheeler Yuta that shit. He kind of like went out there. It looked real like blotchy. It looked like he went out there and found a couple of half-empty ketchup packages and started rubbing them on his fucking the side of his head by his hair. But hey, man, we all can't stream like Cody, man. We all can't be gushing blood, on the way down to the ring. So, let's see. Both men were bruised. Both men were bruised and bloody before we even got to the halfway point. Now, after hitting the buckshot lariat, Page tied Cole. He tied Cole to the top rope with his belt. All right, this is where we're gonna get into the other babyface spot that we saw from Hangman tonight. Hangman goes after he ties up Adam Cole to the top rope. He goes back outside of the ring, goes under the ring, and he pulls out a chair wrapped in barbed wire. So he already had it. He had his weapons out there ready to go. My man went out there and got him a chair wrapped in barbed wire, grabbed it, got back in the ring, went up to Cole, and he had second thoughts about it. In commentary, helped play it up, very well too. He said, well, he does want to, let him have it, but he doesn't want to end the man's career. He doesn't want to go that far. So he got a change of heart. He's the champion, but he's not a cruel fucking evil guy. So he decided to untie him from the rope. And as he's being untied, what does Adam Cole do? He whacks him with a low blow. Fucked him over. It's a big babyface moment though. It was important to the story. Like, hey, he hasn't reached that point yet. He hasn't dropped that low where he's willing to end the man's career to retain. So maybe that's a part of the long term story that they're trying to tell with these guys. So we shall see. Cole made him pay for that decision with a low blow and a couple of super kicks. Page wrapped his arm around the barbed wire and used it as a weapon before he put Cole through a table with the dead eye. Cole was unable to get to his feet by 10, and Hangman Adam Page retained. There was another spot as well when Adam Page went to go do a moonsault onto the outside to Cole, and Cole caught him with a precision super kick right in the face as he was coming down. It looked like he busted him open. I'm not sure if that happened a different way or if he did it himself, but it looks like he got caught somewhere because Hangman was bleeding around his chin. But who knows? Maybe he just bladed it right around there. But it looked so brutal. It looked vicious. It was fantastic, man. And there was another spot where there was a chain. There was a long link chain in the ring, and Hangman went to go bounce off the ropes to come back at Cole, but Cole reached back and extended the chain and gave him like a clothesline right with the fucking steel link chain, man. That looked fucking insane. That looked really, really fucking. I'll pop for that spot. I thought that was fucking awesome, man. No, what else happened? There was another spot From the top rope. From the top rope, Hangman tosses Adam Cole from the top rope onto a pile of fucking chairs in the middle of the ring. I mean, he had to catapult him, man. He had to catapult him halfway across the ring to land into a pile of fucking chairs. They kind of went all in on this shit, man. No pun intended. Look at that. And they kind of beat the holy hell out of each other in this match. This was a really good main event for a quick match, man. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie, man. I enjoyed it. I enjoyed it. It was a very quick. It was a very quick episode of Rampage. Again, the fastest hour in wrestling. So what can you do? What can you say? They set up a couple of little things here and there. They promoted the hell out of Battle of the Belts tomorrow, which should be a good card as well. I don't have the card right in front of me, but it should be a good card, man. This Rampage was pretty damn good. The opening match, when you got a show this short, the opening match needs to be good and the closing match needs to be good. You can fill everything in the middle with kind of whatever you want, to be honest, because the show isn't that fucking long. It's not that long. Give us a good 15, 20 minutes in the beginning and the end, and just fill the middle with, you can fill the middle with promos for all we care. And the show would have ran just fucking smoothly and just fine. Guys, we are gonna end this, man. We're gonna end this before I drop you guys again. And once again, apologize for that. Don't know why YouTube crashed on me. Don't know why it's dropping frames right now, but I will look into that. Guys, thank you for coming out, hanging out tonight. I will see you guys on Monday. Join me, AEW Dark live watch alongs every Monday and Tuesday, 6 p.m. Central, 7 Eastern. Follow me on Twitter if you have not, at Chi-Town Smart. Once again, my name is Jesse. Your very own, one and only Chi-Town Smart, guys. I appreciate every last single one of you. And I'll see you on Monday. Peace.